Hey guys, Enigma MC here, and welcome back to another video. So the tree farm works, but the bad news is, remember that lava that was up by the TNT? Well, in the brief second where the TNT was out, it managed to ignite the TNT, and we lost a few more hoppers. I'm gonna need to grind to get these back, and I really don't like doing that, because grinding is boring for me and for you. But it has to be done. Not now, of course. Now we have other things to do. But yeah, this tree farm has been the project that I've wanted to get done for a while now, and now it's finally done, so I don't need to worry about it. I just have one more dome to build, and then the main base is done. But we have to go back and remember the reason I wanted to build the tree farm, which was, of course, if I can get there really quick, the this area up here. The tunnel to the... Well, it's not really a tunnel right now, but I plan on making it. Yeah, the tunnel to the Wither Farm. Because the tunnel to the Wither Farm, let me put my armor on real quick here, is not good. It is just a bunch of slabs. And I know I don't need to make it good. It's just a tunnel, it's just transport, but I made that one look pretty good. So I want to make this one look pretty good. And I guess that one's not really a tunnel most of the way, it's more of a road. But it still looks like a really nice road. And I want this to look like a really nice tunnel. So, we can get up here really quick. There we go. See? It's not even slabbed all the way. So, my plans for this were to replace all of these with warp stems, have a layer of glass on the top, and another layer of blackstone slabs on the bottom. And then we'd obviously need to put some sort of structure here, like maybe another dome, but I'm not sure if we have the quartz for that right now. Anyway, let's get to work. This is the design I think we'll use for the tunnel. I did as much of it as I can. I got a lot done. The problem is, we've actually run out of blackstone. Now, I haven't actually gathered blackstone since I originally gathered it for the bridge back to spawn. But yeah, we're fresh out. We should theoretically have enough of everything else to finish the tunnel, but we are completely fresh out of blackstone. So I'm gonna gather more, and hopefully we have enough of everything else. I think I have enough blackstone. I'm just finishing up the tunnel, and it's gonna be really cool. There's still a lot of work to be done on this nether room. I guess it would be nether room. Yeah, no, the Wither Farm. That's what it is. I'm drunk. Except I'm not actually drunk, I'm just sleep deprived, as I always am. But still, the tunnel is coming along really nicely, and I really like the design. I think it could be better, but it costs way more resources than I already had to spend hours getting all these resources. But I think I'll settle for good enough. Remember when I said I had enough blackstone? Well, I was wrong. You see, the problem is I didn't account for the fact that this tunnel over here wasn't actually finished in terms of blackstone. We ran out. So I calculated what I would need for this tunnel and got that. But not this. So yeah, we need 10 more stacks of blackstone. Then we'll have enough. Right now I'm tired and I'm gonna call it quits for now. And show you what else needs to be done. Because we need to do a lot more today. We need to finish that dome. We need to build the dome actually over there on top of the elevator. And we need to build the actual Wither Farm entrance and make it proper so we're not in the exposed nether, because that's no good. The tunnel, the road itself is done. I'm just putting in the final few glass, and then everything should be good, and we can finally show this off. Now, I've realized the problem with the glass, and that's that the crimson stem we previously used to get down won't work anymore, so I'll have to switch it out for a warp stem. But oh man, this is taking way longer than I thought. Hopefully I'll have enough time to finish everything with the Wither Farm, so the dome that this connects to, and then the actual Wither Farm itself, which I have a general idea for, but it's going to take a lot more glass, because we're pretty much using all of our glass for this. There we go. Oh, shoot. Finally done. And we'll need another way down, but right now, I don't care. This has taken me hours, but it's finally done. Look, we can go, and it turns red, and we can get right over to our base incredibly quickly. Oh, it's hard to control. It's so fast. Okay, I've got control again, sort of, not really. There we go. Now we're zooming. We're zooming right along, and then we fly off and fall down. But don't worry, you don't take fall damage in a boat. For some reason. Anyway. The next thing we'll be working on is the upper dome. Now the upper dome isn't going to be as, what's the word? Oh yeah. Isn't going to be as pretty on the outside, because we're not going to see it from the outside. And that is why we don't need to worry about it. So I'll mainly focus on this one looking good. I'll probably use lime stained glass for this one, but I'm not going to use cyan stained glass, and I'll tell you why. Because I want to have 3 separate tunnels on the upper dome. And those 3 will each be a different color. One will be with the warp nylium, it's this one. One will be with the crimson nylium, and one will be regular. But right now, we need to actually build it and decide how we're going to build. Okay, so this flying machine blew because I had quartz stairs up there, so I'm going to try to fix it really quick. I believe it goes... There's a very real chance I could do this wrong. Something like that. Slime block. Observer, no. Observer facing out. No, it doesn't go like this. It needs to go this way. Sticky piston facing down. Slime block. Slime block. We're trapped down here. That's okay. And all our pickaxes are about to break because of all the grinding we've done. Okay. So then, there's a 90% chance actually that this fails. What did I tell you? I think I fixed it. Please? Wait a minute, this is facing the wrong way. No. Come on. Alright, please work. I'm a brilliant genius. I fixed it all by myself with no outside help at all, except maybe I did a little, I had to use outside help, but it's fixed now, and we don't need to worry about it again. Everything is done. The dome is done. I might put some quartz up there, and I need to put some quartz back there. But other than that, it's complete. I used the sea lanterns we found last episode to light it up. Now, these doors look a bit short, but that's just the way I built them. I mean, I could raise them up one, but then you'd see the glass. I don't want you to do that. And this dome actually is unique from all the other domes because it's imperfect. You see, the other domes were mathematically perfect. I used a generator online to calculate them. This one isn't. This one I just built freehand. I think it looks alright, but yeah, it's different from all the other domes. And the elevator's fully working. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to because we have to make it so that the elevator doesn't stick up here. Well, let's just land down there. I'm not dreaming. I didn't vote clutch. But you get what could have been. But there's still one last thing left to do with the Wither Farm. And that is, of course, the actual Wither Farm area itself. To make that, though, we're going to need more glass, and we're also going to need some hardened clay. Now, we have plenty of clay here, but I think both you and I know where I'm going to get my hardened clay. We made it to the mesa. Remember the one we found last episode? That's right. I never forgot about this place, and neither should you, since it was literally just one episode. But what I did forget to bring was blocks for my beacon. Luckily, as you can see, this is a mesa. Gold is literally everywhere in a mesa. And for some reason, I did bring coal, so we just need to break some of these blocks down. Take a third of that in there. Take half of that, throw it in there. And there we go. We're cooking up all that gold, and soon we'll have a full-powered beacon. Now the reason, well, not a full-powered beacon, but a tier 1 beacon. And the reason I want a tier 1 beacon is, if you didn't know, most blocks you need a tier 2 beacon to mine. But with clay, hardened clay, you only need a tier 1 beacon. It is strange behavior, yes, but it's good news for us, since it means that we don't actually need to wait that long. Because if it was a tier 2 beacon, if it was a tier 5 beacon, I think 4. No, it's tier 4. If it was a full charged beacon I'd need, then we'd be here quite some time. In fact, it'd probably be faster just to go home and grab the blocks I needed. But since it's just a tier 1 beacon I need, I can quickly gather all of the ores myself and get them cooking. Oh my gosh, we have phantoms. They're gonna be annoying, but look at this huge area we cleared out in such a short amount of time. We already have filled this shulker box with clay. That should hopefully be enough at least. Anyway, mine up these furnaces, throw them in the bin with all the other random junk we got, and we can put our beacon back because we won't be needing it anymore. Because I just want to gather a bit of. That was the wrong pickaxe. I just wanted to gather a bit of sand before we headed out. Hopefully, I have enough food left. I don't have to deal with these pests, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we filled up the shulker box with sand, and we filled up the other shulker box with terracotta, I guess it is called now. I'm used to it being called stained clay. But now it's time to head home, which is... Right, I don't know which way home is. Well, shoot. How do we get home now? Alright, we're here at the farm. Now, what I plan to do is get some terracotta here and make it all cyan terracotta. That's the pretty looking. And this is also the cyan route. Now, I'm not planning super fancy decorations over here. Huh. Oh, by the way, my achievements reset. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. Huh. Well, that didn't work. Well, now what do we do? And I forgot to grab food. Wonderful. Okay. So I need to get back up there. Without smashing my face. And without rockets, too. And I really did think ahead here. Okay. We'll line up on the right block. Good, good. This is what we want. This is what we want. Because we can't die. Well, we can now that we're out of food, but we need to get over there. So we're going to open this shulker box. This one has the nylium in it. We're going to throw all this in here so we have some inventory space to work with. Take this out. Turn this into blocks. Turn those blocks into slabs so we have more slabs. And we go over here. There we go. Right there. And this block we will... I think you can place a warped fungus on any solid block. I mean, not a warped fungus, a warped vine. Hopefully you can. Maybe not. No, you can. Thought so. And now we just grow this. And hopefully it reaches the top. And if not, then we do have a very powerful wither farm right next to us, so we could just use that. Alright. So far, so good. Hopefully this works out. Then I can show you my design for up top. No, I left my resources up top. Okay, good. Because I thought if I left them at the bottom, again, then that would be highly problematic. Oh no, it reached all the way to the top. Good, 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 good. Oh, not quite. But this is actually good, because now we can actually get in here. Because if it went all the way up, we couldn't get in here because it takes up pretty much the whole block. I don't think I can break blocks while inside of it. Yeah, see, I can't. It broke the vine. I got the vine back, so don't worry, but yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is break all of this inside the bedrock, specifically. And we're gonna replace it all with cyan terracotta. So it looks like you're in a tube. Now we'll go down here and replace all this with cyan terracotta. Alright guys, so I decided just to finish the entire farm. It was just a bunch of jump cuts as I did more and more parts. So I just skipped to the end. Also, this video is getting way too long already. So this is what the design looks like. It looks like a city skyscraper interior, and it's got these little warp nylium bushes because it looked empty without them. It's spawn-proof with buttons, just like the rest of the fortress, although these buttons kind of blend in. I was going to use pressure plates, but they make such an annoying clicky sound everywhere. This is detailed with the warp trapdoors, and I have a soul soil. I moved the twisting vine up a block because it looked weird just sitting on the floor. Anyway, if we go up, we've got a tube just like the one we put our elevator in. And I think it looks okay. I really wish I didn't put these glass slabs in, but too late now. And we can see the top of the skyscraper. Now, the skyscraper, I'm going to admit, I didn't do the corners all the way down because we're never going to see them all the way down. Look, if we go out here, we can't see up high enough because I put those there. So yeah, there's really no point. I also added this, an incinerator. So we have lava down there, so we can go and take stone swords out from here. These in. There we go. And just throw them in. Oh! Well, never seeing those again. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. I'm Enigma MC, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye!